What is up, Taurus? Thank you so much for being a part of the YouTube crew. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Like, share, subscribes, love donations. You guys are greatly appreciated. I'm going to go ahead and start this reading out by letting you know that these are general readings. Take what you need, leave the rest. Feel free to check your other placements for more specific insight to your situation. If you need daily readings, I'll be over there on Patreon. It will also be listed in the description box below. I am no longer going to be accepting personals on Etsy. The only way you're going to be able to really reach me is through my Patreon. That being said, let's go ahead and get in here to this week. What you need to know, what you need to be aware of, and what you can expect. I'm seeing something about spider webs. Okay, what I'm getting while I'm shuffling is there's spider webs, or there's something about spider webs, or cleaning out spider webs, or some of you may need to be checking the corners of your house for, like, I don't know, I'm just getting spider webs. So for some of you, I feel like that's going to be very beneficial for you this week. Please get these cobwebs up, because there's actual spiders in these hoes. But don't think just because you don't see that spider right then that it's not there, because how you think it got there, bitch? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm going to get out of that. Anyways. What y'all need to know to be aware of this week, what you can expect, okay? There is some kind of promotion or success coming in regards to your business, some kind of forward movement, okay? I feel like this is coming about because of your dedication to yourself. I'm seeing being dedicated. I want to thank me for being me. Like, I want to thank me for doing all this hard work. Okay. I feel like you are doing a lot of positive self-talk. Go you. Okay. Specifically this week, and you're getting ahead. I feel like you are also in this energy of moving. For some of you, I feel like there was some kind of like stiff competition or something that you had to, someone who either made you feel like you were competing or had to compete to get to a certain level. Somebody was trying to take a lot of the attention off of you, the spotlight off of you, and I feel like that backfired. That backfired on somebody this week. You are getting the recognition that you deserve this week, but I don't feel like it's something that came easy to you. I see you side-eyeing somebody like, yeah, bitch, who did you think that you were coming for? I feel like there's some level of faith that you had to have in a certain endeavor or process, and I feel like you were about ready to pick up and move away from a situation, to take a L, but there's something that comes in for you this week that makes you realize that something was actually worth the time, energy, and effort, resources that you put into something. All right. I feel like if you've been waiting to hear back, I feel like good news is coming to you. All right. And this could definitely be in regards to finances or money. I'm not going to say something that was withheld from you, but I am seeing banking. There may have been some situation going on with your bank that you had to check up on, or they're telling you to pay attention to your bank statements, because I feel like there's something that may be going overlooked, or something that you have to look at. Okay, I feel like there's something that you need to look at. You don't have to look at it. You can let them screw you over if you want to, but there's something about making sure that you're staying on top of where your finances are going, because I feel like you may have to kind of stand up and say something to someone this week, or address a situation with an establishment. Okay, I feel like you are going to be victorious in whatever this is this week. It's like the fact that you're paying attention to every coin. For some of you, I'm not saying you're a miser, but I feel like you may have gone through some kind of financial situation to where it's like, oh no, you're not finna get over on me. I'm not saying that you have an unhealthy attachment to your finances, but I feel like there is something that may have caught you. You're like, you're not going to catch me with my pants down. That's really what I'm getting. I feel like you are in this energy of recouping. All right, some of you are recouping finances that maybe were misplaced or overlooked, and you're like, no, I'll wait. I feel like there was somebody here who thought that maybe you had, or you probably do have it like that, but it's like, just because I have it like that doesn't mean that I'm cool with you stealing from me, okay? I feel like I'm also seeing somebody here. Y'all may have to tell y'all's kids. Y'all may have kids who come through and possibly raid your pantries while y'all are at work or something of the sort. Okay, I feel like you may have to address somebody like, don't think that I didn't see that. Okay, I feel like you may have let something go on for quite some time, but it's like I feel like you're having to speak up for yourself, or something that's actually yours, or you're needing to, because there is somebody who may be taking a little bit of advantage, all right, of your kindness, or the fact that you're continuing to look over something. like with the secrets card, this feels like somebody else is also in on this. And it's like, if you don't see it, if you don't say something, then maybe it didn't happen. And I don't like where we're going with that, because it's also kind of like gaslighting type energy. For some of you, you may have had a Capricorn trying to gaslight you. Capricorn, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Okay. They felt like because you weren't saying anything, that it was fine. Okay. I feel like you're being put in a position to say something or speak up for yourself. Okay. And get yourself out of a situation that is not for you. Okay. It's okay to stand up for yourself. It's okay to speak on something that is not going the way that it should be going. Okay. I'm seeing also churches here. Okay. For some of you, you may have someone who is inviting you to church or wanting you to come to church with them. For some of you, I feel like, or this could have been somebody that you've gone to church with. I feel like there may be something going on in this time that's surfacing about a church, or something happening within a church or within a structure. Something's being brought to light, and I feel like it's making you kind of side eye some people who have been involved in this establishment or doing something. It's like shady business. I feel like this is shady business. For some of you, I feel like someone wanted you to have blind faith. And this week, it's like, no. Let me go ahead and correct you on that, homeboy. Okay? I feel like this is the energy that you're stepping into this week. Is correcting things that have been being slid under the rug in regards to establishments. Okay? You've watched something for way too long. You've watched something go on for way too long, and you're ready to leave. Okay. I feel like there is something going on in regards to, like, if this is a tithing situation, they're kind of showing me a tithing situation where I don't know if your church, I don't even want to go after the church like this. I really don't. But for some of you, if you tithe with your church electronically, I feel like there may have either been more that's coming out than what you're completely aware of, or you're needing to look into that this week. You need to get this handled. I feel like you have the ability to do this. I feel like for some of you, I also heard tax records. For some of you, you are finding out that you can write certain things off, and I feel like you are moving some of your finances in a different way. I feel like you're moving different with your money this week, or you're learning different ways to invest into different corporations, things that were hidden, things that were like under the rug or under the radar in regards to what you can and cannot, I was going to say get away with in regards to your returns. And because we're going this way, it has me a little bit nervous, because I ain't really trying to talk about that on YouTube where people don't come for me. Look, this ain't none of my business, but I feel like I do see somebody here, or maybe this is something that you're finding out about someone who's kind of been finding loopholes in regards to their taxes and where they can move money into corporations. This is also like maybe you're finding out somebody here has been stashing, like, I don't know if they've started a business or started a church and they've been stashing money. You're finding out about that in this time, or somebody is finding out about that in this time. Okay. I also see someone here falling on hard times financially, who may have been trying to get something from you, like a handout from you. I feel like whoever this is that may be coming to you asking for finances or money, they're lying about what they actually have. They want you to work with them or to give more to them, but I feel like it's just because they don't want to come off of what they have. And I don't know if they're actually as broke as what they're trying to put this off as, but somebody's kind of trying to get a handout from you this week. And I feel like this is somebody here who, they've got a lot of things that they're hiding. They're keeping close to the chest, not telling you about what they're doing with this money. Okay. How they're using these resources. But I feel like there may be somebody here who has some secret addiction that they have been like keeping real quiet on. Okay. I feel like that may also be coming out All right. It's like the longer that this goes on, the more you're just like, this ain't right. Something's not adding up this week. And I feel like you are taking the time to kind of investigate where something's going, where some finances is going, where some money is going. And I feel, but how are you going to feel about this when you find out where this money's going? How are you going to feel about it? Like, I don't know if this is somebody, yeah, Two of Pentacles. Like, where is this money at? This is like looking for this pinnacle. Where the pinnacle at? I feel like there's somebody here who you may have been like giving the benefit of the doubt, working with this person, collaborating with this person in some type of way, and you're finding out that this person is stealing. It's like, I don't know if they're stealing. They're doing something that you wouldn't be comfortable with certain finances that you have been allowing them to get away with or slide by with. When I ask, this was on the bottom, Nine of Swords. So I feel like there may be some kind of fear around what they've actually been doing with the resources, with the money that's coming up. And I feel like you know, this is kind of somebody's worst nightmare or worst fear in regards to how somebody is spending this money. Like, this is scandalous. There's something scandalous going on here, okay, in regards to some finances. And I feel like your intuition's been trying to tell you, like, this person's no good. This person is lying about what they need this for. They try to make it seem like it's for a good cause, it's for whatever, and you're finding out that this person either has some addiction that they are not willing to give up. It's like finding out something, like what this person's actually been doing with the resources that you've been giving them. Like, this could even be somebody here who is living with you or trying to live with you. Oh, I'm going to stay here till I get on my feet. And it's like you're finding out, you're like, why don't you have this or this yet? Why is nothing happening? Oh, because they've been, I don't want to say that, because they gave me a drug reference, like shooting up. This could also be gambling. There's something that they're doing with the finances, or they should have been able to be on their feet by now. You may have had some kind of sneaky suspicion that someone has fallen off the wagon, or there's something that they're hiding, not telling you about, like, and you're feeling kind of used. I feel like this is a worst case scenario, but finding out, like, damn, I really trusted this person. I'm glad I went and looked. Like, I feel like for some of you, you're closing a cycle with a specific person who, they're just not, like, I feel like you may be confronting somebody this week about what they've been doing with the resources. For some of you, you may be getting this person into counseling or working to get this person into counseling. But I feel like there's something about the suspense of a situation that's being closed out. Like, you're no longer going to be wondering what's going on with this person. You're doing the investigative work and you're finding out what's actually been going on this entire time. And for some of you, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt because I feel like this person either acted like they were good, like they were better, like they were doing big things or something. And you're finding out you've been lied to. Okay? Sorry, that's the message, but that's really what just came in. All right, let's get y'all a Rebel deck message for the week. For those of you who have really thin skin, please keep scrolling because these are typically not very gentle. All right. It said, shit is going down with your job. Reevaluate, change your perspective, or fucking quit. Okay. And on the bottom, we've got detox. Drink a smoothie, unfriend that asshole, and throw some shit out. So I feel like somebody's getting the boot this week. And I feel like you're the one giving this person the boot because they're not holding up their end of the deal, or they're not doing what they're lying to you. They're just fucking lying. Okay. And you're addressing that this week. All right. Sorry, Taurus. I was a little, you never know what you're going to get when you connect to YouTube. But anyways, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. If you want to join us over there on Patreon for the daily uploads, that will be listed in the description box below. That being said, I'll see you guys later. Bye.